Hey everyone, welcome back to more SPECTROBES. Last time we unlocked the final planet and we got the Geo Flame. Yeah, we explored a little bit of the final area and yeah, that's most of what we did last episode. In between these episodes I did some grinding and I did some searching and essentially I found the last fossil, which is the mesopod. A fossil that there's not much. There's basically like very little stuff online on how to actually get this thing, but it's at the last floor of the tabletop mountain in like one I saw it in one specific fossil, I guess, or one mineral space or fossil space, right? One excavation spot. It was specifically in one of them. I'll likely make a video showing off how to get this and like the other rare ones, but yeah, as you can see, you have to make unholy noises to fucking awaken this thing. But you can also just do this. Okay, well, never mind. Wait a second. Never mind. I kind of forgot that I've got the mic on blowing noises instead of on the whatchamacallit, on just using the actual external mic. I mean, I guess I can turn that on, but yeah, the settings go a little weird. Like, for instance, if you now awaken the Kuma pod, I'm not even sure if we even if it even works. Actually, it does, but for some of these monsters, you have to make some unholy noises to awaken them. But yeah, that's mesopod. Now for a bunch of evolutions, because I did grind a bunch of guys. Like, I mostly used Inkanapa and Dynapix together as like a pair to go through the tabletop mountain, because you know they're both Corona and they're my like only like pure Corona pair in that sense. So they're both in their 60s now, and like look at that, it's Inca Flare over there with you know, a really high defense stat, but you know, kind of a mediocre attack stat. Like, their attack is nothing really to write home about, unfortunately, as Inca Flare is mostly based on defense and Dynafant mostly for HP. But as you can see, they're quite cool, right? They look really cool in my opinion, at least. The other evolution is Masarobo and Gajigan. We have not used yet, but here is this guy. I mean, he looks pretty neat. Masetosu, who actually has some really nice attack. 343 is better than most. And we have Geji Gage, who's mostly got HP and defense. And yeah, no, 236 is not that great. 343 is really good, especially for just level 46. Alright, next up we got these two. Naguru and Shaker, who can finally evolve. They've been in this form since I think like this 8th episode or something. So here we have Naguzoro, who honestly has pretty decent stats, all things considered. And Shaker turns into Shackle Blade, which is this one. So these guys are pretty good. They're my like designated flash pair, except that like, well, there's one place where you like get damaged if you're not Corona. I have not seen any of them for Flash or for Aurora yet, which I've just kind of a little strange. The other thing I did is obviously grind these guys up for evolution. So Harumi turns into Disc Claw thing, Harumite. And Mesa, he turns into Mesa Bone, which is a pretty cool dinosaur looking guy. It's got pretty balanced stats compared to at least Harumite, who is completely defense based. But yeah, those are the evolutions we've got, at least. Kind of thinking of what should my lineup be now. As, you know, We could use KRAWLS Masex, but we've used him quite a decent bit amount. You know, Villanox and Spikeanor are definitely my best two monsters. Like, the one thing is that Villanox gives a pretty poor... Like, the -1 speed, in my opinion, is pretty detrimental. So, I do want to try KRAWLS, so I think I'm going to use these two together and switch these two around. At least with, like, Albasar on the bench, it kind of cancels out Villanox's negative buffs. But yeah, that's a bit of the grinding what I did in between these episodes. And now we can actually get on with the next objective, which is, I guess, to explore the final planet, right? That being said, I did notice in when you go to Rollins, I don't think it's status actually. I think it's you know, it is status. As you can see in the left corner here, you see this this filled open square, which seems like it would mean that there's still like another upgrade we should be able to get. So who knows? I'm basically uncertain if we get anything else still. There's a mineral over here. That's cool. I'd like to assume that I don't have every mineral, but I also don't know that yet. It's also just a question on where we're going. The one thing is, I'm definitely glad we got the Geo Spear, because Geo Spear, Geo Flame, because that thing is really goddamn strong and basically trivializes a lot of these battles by just doing like 400 something damage. Also, it's just kind of nice that here's a bunch of Power A stuff. And it's a Harupod. Well, we don't have many Harupods. I feel like I should still get some of these. As I wouldn't say that Harupod is particularly common on the 6th planet. Also, another thing is I've noticed with like custom parts. I think outside of just the fact that like you might not even get a custom part from every time you open a fossil, I think it's also somewhat dependent on which planet you are, or on, you know, which area of the planet you are at. As you know, I've got plenty of custom parts, but a lot of them are just duplicates. Where it'll be something like, it's not just you know, unluckiness if you've got like 8 of one of them and none of the other. That is very specifically like based on where you have you know, excavated the fossil, is what I'm assuming, or at least that's my theory. Barter. Let's see, doesn't seem to be anything up there. Well, there's not a place there. There's at least some minerals. I mean, those don't hurt. Outside of, you know, the fact we could probably just do this stuff off screen. I think you guys probably understand that there's a bunch of minerals that are good on the final planet. Power A. Yeah, let's just probably focus on the fossils for now. A grill pod is it's a very common pod. I mean, fossil pod. I mean, you get what I'm saying, I guess. So yeah, we just dodge. But now we've got this cool airplane. Oops. Well, let's see how much the geosphere or geoflame does. I don't know where I'm getting Geosphere from. That must be from a different game. But we do 458 damage to them, which, like, usually only kind of bosses are able to survive that type of hit. So oh, sorry guys, I see mineral and I need to collect it. Especially since you can just get it so quickly. Well, I prefer not to fight if it's not necessary. Okay. This seemed like something. And it is something. Okay, fine. Let's throw down. Mole rock. Ooh, he's got auto aiming. It's a shame he does 1 damage. Yeah, it's a real shame it just does a single point of damage. I mean, yeah, no, attack and then, like... Alright, end of days, he doesn't do anything. At least to those guys, he doesn't do anything. Luckily enough, the Geoflame together with just, like, a team attack should kill them. Yes. Oh, those actually only give 9 instead of 12. What gives? Also, there are some fossils here, it's like the Dendropod is here, I guess. That's cool. I mean, it makes sense. Dendropod has been like nowhere else outside of the tabletop mountain. I just happen to have a lot of Dendros because I've been doing a lot of grinding on the tabletop, mostly for, you know, the 2 missing fossils. Or, well, I mean, I guess it's really now no more missing fossils, but I was grinding from the Mesopod and the Mosapod, which are like the 2 rare fossils, or 2 of the 3 rare fossils in this game. Look, it's a sapphire. Alright, so... Can we go up? Yes. Oh, we can go up. That, I guess, helps. There's nothing over here outside of maybe some fossils. And this seems also like a pretty good spot to grind on this planet if you need to. Outside of the fact that, like, it seems like every single low fossil spot just has a dedicated, like, 3 or so fossils that can appear in that area. Honestly, the same kind of goes for the minerals. At least it seems like it. Because now if we go back... Now we're not allowed to go back, I guess. It's that or it has a very specific hitbox. Yep, they're back. That's cool. So yeah, that's a pretty good spot to grind if you need to on this planet. I mean, I'd imagine that the average fossils you get, or the average minerals you get in this planet are better than the previous planets. Boom, use the geosphere. Geosphere, I keep saying that. The geoflame. Now, there's no real reason not to just spam it, because this is just the best way to fight these guys. Hopefully Kaguster is actually like able to finish this guy off. Nice. You know, my SPECTROBES can't do it. I guess I gotta do it myself. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is really like the best area for Kaguster, which is unfortunate. Also, there seems to be a sand hole there. This isn't the way, at least. And that isn't either. And over there is our ship. So not as straightforward of an area as I initially maybe expected. So let's just run away, use our geoflame, and well, I mean, that'll wipe out 2 of these 3 opponents. Shame this animation takes kind of a while, and after you know, it's a cool animation, right? But I think after seeing it like 3 times, you're like, yeah, sure, we've seen it now. Get him. Get him. No? Alright, you gonna want to hit him either. I guess I gotta do it myself. Why is Rollin our strongest fighter at the moment? That doesn't sound very good. I mean, I suppose I can probably just charge fast, but like how much use do I have for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, you can charge faster. Oh, that wasn't a fossil. Well, whatever. We'll just grab this power A mineral as well. And we'll go into this hole now instead. Maybe this will lead... Oh, there are a lot of enemies here. Admittedly, it does seem like it leads to more stuff. Well, we kind of had no choice but to fight this one. Moldova. It's a fucking country. They've got a whole country down here. Alright, Geoflame, do your thing. I think I'll just use the exact same thing here. Because something just kind of tells me that you guys aren't going to be doing a lot of damage to these monsters. I mean, maybe our little moth boy will, but he's so inaccurate with his moves. It's a shame, really. A lot of them look really cool, but in practice just aren't very good. I mean, of course, you could argue that I'm just not good. And I mean, that's a fair comment as well. But like, I mean, if you want to play it in a certain sense, what's the point of attack if like you could just use these special moves and it does more damage? Oh, it's got 2 Moldovas now. And I got the snake. I think he's just spitting poison or whatever. Doesn't matter because we're spitting a fireball. I mean, not really spitting, but you know, you get what I'm saying. It's also nice. It doesn't even use like the whole gauge, which is interesting. Why, like, the weaker like special move uses the whole gauge, but then this one doesn't. All right, you are dead. We're up in the castle. You think there would be fossils up here as well? I mean, speak of the devil. An outpod. Like, I swear that thing's everywhere. And yeah, this just leads to nothingness. Yeah, damn. More battling against Gazut and Moldova. I feel like they're trying to shoot like something at us, but it's like we're not even near you guys, so it's like it don't do no shit. Okay, that might have hurt, like, a slight bit, but not even that much. Boom. Dead. Nah, what the fuck? That's unfair. That guy was not there before. I call bull crap on that one. Whoa, super speed. Boom. Look at that. Bam, you're dead. What? Tornado. Super fast. Good job, Rollin and the other 2 dudes. Okay, this actually leads to something new. Ah, yes, Segupod. That's what we need right now. Surely you'd think there'd be some like new minerals, right? I guess not. But we've been getting like the pretty consistently. We've been getting the pink stuff, which is, I mean, pretty good. Okay. Pearls. Always nice to get. Some fossil. Let's look. And it's a Kumapod. When is it not a Kumapod? When is it not a Kumapod, right? Oh. Battle time. Yeah, the enemies are starting to have a lot of health. Oh. Brawler decided to punch the air for a second. Kinda wish you had just a skip button for that. Like, I get it, it's a cool move. But after a while, it's just like, we've seen it, guys. Come on. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Just got a random pop-up for whatever reason. Nah, I don't feel like fighting you. Go away, Crawl. Oh look, there's a fossil. Ah, never mind fossil. I mean, we've got every fossil anyway. Who cares? No, go away, stupid Crawl. Oh, there's another one over there. Haha. We're too clever for them. Segupod, okay. What's down here? More stuff. More stuff, I mean more crawls. Holy shit. I mean, I get it that it's the last area in the game, right? It makes sense. It would make sense that there's a lot of crawls over here. Now, that looks like a cool place, but too bad we're not going there. Doesn't look to be anything over there either. Well, actually, dicks. Fuck it. Will you speed up at this point? Like, at this point, we've all seen this stuff like 100 million times. So. Hooray! Is there anything? No, there isn't. Alright. Just looks that way. This feels like a dead end. We can go down here. Fight another crawl. Like, holy shit, this is just like crawl galore. And boom, you're dead too. I also don't see how we don't just beat like the final boss like that. I don't know who the final boss is, but like my suspicion is that it's, you know, you're probably battling in the same way that we've done so far. Okay, we're now like really in mushroom territory, aren't we? Having to go all the way back here seems like something I don't feel like doing. Oh, there's so many. Yeah, do your thing. Sure, boom, boom. Look, I can throw a ball. Woo. Hooray! Some levels for mosaics. Okay, surely this has got to be some kind of cool fossil at least. It's a speed pod. Alright. Son of a biscuit. We just dodge move. We just used the geoflame. That's it. I mean, thank God we have the geoflame, because otherwise this would be absolutely exhausting having to do like imagine having to instead dodge, like instead of having to do this twice, we have to do it like 6 times. What we do 90? I mean, yeah, it's 6 times, I guess. These areas are just humongous, huh? Oh, this doesn't lead to a new place. There is a fossil down here. It's a Kumapod. I wonder how far we are into this, actually. Like, I'm hoping we're actually, like, getting somewhere, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this one. Nah, that's unfair. That's unfair! You weren't there before. Also, that thing's new, I think. It's not, but like, it's the first time I really took a good look at it. It's pretty fucking ugly. Alright, so do this again. Alright, that thing just keeps constantly spawning, I guess. I'm gonna just assume that it's just an infinite spawning thing. Alright, well, somehow dodged that at least. It's not over here. We just have to go right the whole time. Just go right, go right, go right. You usually have to go forward, but in this one you just have to go right the whole time. Said that time maybe, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting to like the mother brain. Alright, this looks like a major point. Guys, I'll see what the hell this is in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Goodbye.